The yellow vest movement. Well, I've been following this whole entire situation. And the whole entire time I've been thinking about these French rioters and the constant news coverage that it's going to spread across the whole of Europe. Already had some yellow vest protests in the UK, blocking some bridges and so on. But what I think about this is it the classic case of problem, reaction, solution? Is this whole entire thing set up on purpose by the globalists, by the leaders, by the big business people, the ones who own 90% of the world's wealth and hoard it away while we, the rest of us, scurry around trying to get little tidbits and scraps that fall off the plate? Okay. Now, all these news stories, obviously, by the BBC and CNN and all the rest of them, all the mainstream ones, they're not going to tell you the kind of stuff that I've said on my videos and other truth channels have said on their videos. In fact, there's probably not a truthy channel among these, unless they're obviously maybe control a position perhaps, but I've been very wary of covering this because this could be that big event that a lot of truthers, a lot of people in the truth movement have been waiting for. The big event where everyone supposedly rises up and then everything changes because the system crumbles as it is, because the globalists and the bankers, they can't continue anymore because, the people are fighting against it and rioting against it. But maybe this is the time where the government will come with their New World Order solutions. And the New World Order solutions that they've been planning for a very long time will be the ones that most of these yellow jacket people, protesters, will go, yay, we won, wow. When in fact you just fell into the hands of the agenda that was already set out long ago. I find it very interesting that this kicks off at the same time that George W. Bush Sr. dies, the one most famously within the truther community of saying about New World Order, okay, about bringing that politically out into the masses for probably one of the first maybe times, the whole world was watching. Well, eventually the whole world saw it. Most of the Western world, saw it. So, yeah, the yellow jackets. But I'm going to be looking, or the yellow vest movement. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to do a couple of videos on the yellow vest movement. And I'm going to be looking for controlled opposition. I'm going to be looking for anybody in there who's already got maybe a YouTube channel. Are they involved? Are they 100k plus YouTube channel going on about it? I've seen a couple of YouTube channels talking about it, and they were pro-Trump, which kind of sums it up. Pro-Trump, the Mr. Globalist himself. And yeah. I don't know why people think that Donald Trump is any different from these big bankers. He basically got handed out £1 million or something, $4 million by his father, and built an empire up, the capitalist dream. I don't see why people see him as anything different. It's one of the reasons why Alex Jones miraculously reappeared after his supposed retirement during, he came back during the Trump president's campaign, running for president, yeah? So that's when Alex Jones reappeared. But let's not go off into another tangent. But yeah, I'm watching this yellow vest movement very closely. Don't be fooled by, or basically being led by controlled opposition. Not saying that it is, but I could definitely see this being suspect of that, because you can have a lot of sheep here. You know, of angry sheep kind of following along. Yeah, let's get on the streets and riot. But they don't really know anything about anything. They don't have a clue about what's going on. And the agenda's been pushed and have been pushed for a very long time. But, you know, I'll leave it there. What do you think about the yellow vest movement? Is it all planned? I think it might be.